Welcome to the latest edition of Call Outs TV. This your boy Job. Man, Flossy's own Jeezy Mula has been sentenced to 150 months in the feds for his role in the murder of Clarissa Burgos in 2023 in Queens on Liberty Avenue.
News out of Queens this morning where police say a woman was shot to death.
Detectives tell us a man she was with was also shot multiple times. He managed to drive to a nearby police precinct to get help. CBS 2's John Diaz live at the scene in Richmond Hill. John, tell us what you know so far about this deadly shooting.
Hey, David Nally, good morning to both of you. We can tell you that this is still an active police investigation. Let's give you a live look right here behind me as we zoom down Liberty Avenue. All this happening about 5 hours ago, but you can still see out here that police out here, they're still waiting for actually a crime scene unit to arrive. So authorities have coffee cups over evidence, many of these likely covering bullet casings. Now, again, this is still an active investigation, but what we can tell you so far is that just after midnight this morning, a 28-year-old woman and a 39-year-old man were in a black Honda sedan here by the corner of 127th Street and Liberty Avenue. That's when authorities say someone or a group of people shot them multiple times. The woman was shot in her head and pronounced dead at the scene, and the man was shot several times in the chest, but somehow he managed to drive his car 2 miles away to the 103rd Police Precinct over in Jamaica looking for some help. Once he arrived, he then got that help and was transported to Jamaica Hospital, and he is likely to survive. But at this hour, authorities, they still have yet to make any arrests, and they are still trying to figure out a motive. For now, though, we're live this morning from Richmond Hill, Queens. John Diaz, CBS 2 News.
Jeezy Mula was an inspiration, all right, to the young niggas that was coming up in the Flossy and Canarsie, the Zoblock, the 100 Clocks. Jeezy Mula was only 17 years old, man. And he was in the hood with Ferraris, Lamborghinis.
She was driving. You gotta, this is the time to talk the shit. You can't be the fly caption guy and be in a hit. You gotta, what you was driving in at 18, 19 years old?
Ferraris, Lambos. 17, I had a Rari in the hood, you know? I was pulling up on Flatlands in the Rari.
Yeah.
But it wasn't no, like, I'm trying to stun on nobody or degrade anybody. Like, this was to bring us up, because if I could do it, so can you.
He was sending grown men to the store. He had grown men in their 30s and their 40s that was hating on him because he was getting to the bag. Jeezy Mula 7 years ago on thisis50.com that he got his inspiration to get money from a YouTuber.
What made you chase this shit? When I was 17, you know, niggas playing ball, trying to just chase the lit little girls, you know what I mean, or the young bitches.
Nah, to be real with you, to really keep it honest with you, I used to watch this dude on YouTube, yeah? He had bread, he was styling, he was doing him. And I was young, I was growing up, I said, nah, I gotta get that bag, I gotta get this money, I gotta move like that.
Yeah.
So once I seen that, I took it as motivation, the same thing I'm trying to put out there, you understand what I'm saying? I took it as that, and I went for it, and I did what I had to do. In no time, I say about 6 to 8 months later, I was running around. Lambo, orange Lambo through the hood, basketball shorts, still pulling up on Zoblock like it wasn't nothing, you heard?
It could have been Bandman Kevo, or it could have been Hush Puppy before Hush Puppy got indicted. Whoever the YouTuber was, it motivated Jeezy Mula to be just like them, to get to the bag. Because growing up out here in Canarsie and the Flossy and the private homes, you know, these kids, they come from foreign backgrounds. They come from the Caribbean. They come from Jamaica. They come from Trinidad. They come from Barbados. They come from Haiti. They come from all walks of life, and they grow up seeing their parents struggle, work hard, working 12-hour shifts in the hospital. And Jeezy Mula, he didn't want that for his mother no more. So what he did was, he became a master at cracking cards. He was the first young nigga in Canarsie money to hit 20K to get 20K off a check-in.
I said, fly shooters who tuck Ninas and ball mains. Can't talk about the cards cause they all paid. All my niggas on court and they ball hard. If you mention my name, them hitters going hard. Switch it up, I can teach these niggas lessons. And it's still YSLs on the step-in. I just took 20 bands from a check-in.
This nigga named Punch, the punch nigga that was always dick riding, he's from the Floss too. You know one thing I don't like about him? Why you ain't post free Jeezy Mula? I was looking on Punch. I was trying to look in his stories or see if he posted free Jeezy Mula. He mentioned none of that. He was just around for the free ride. Just like he was around when them Treyway niggas was around. He was only around for the free ride when Shotty and 6ix9ine was out here. When Treyway was out here shaking up the town. But Jeezy Mula, right? He spent the majority of his 20s locked up. He was already in jail, all right, on a gang charge. And then he's ordering hits. Because y'all know him and Chinaman, you know, they're two scammers, two of the biggest scammers out here in the towns. And they was beefing, going back and forth. And, you know, Jeezy Mula, man, he put together, you know what I'm saying? But it was a failed mission, man. Clarissa Burgos, you know, rest in peace to that young lady, but she was just a casualty of war. But, you know, Jeezy Mula, man, he inspired a lot of these young niggas today out of the Flossy, man, that you hear about. Like them 1090 niggas. He inspired Skrap in them. I know him and Skrap. I know Jeezy Mula and Skrap, they got their own discrepancies going back and forth with each other. You know what I'm saying? They not seeing eye to eye.
Let's see what him and Skrap had to say about each other. Morning motivation from my oldest son. You keep me motivated because I kept you motivated. It's only one of me. Thank you. Y'all might remember this
Nah,
video.
it's one Mula. It's Jeezy Mula.
They pop up about 20 at a time.
All these other Mulas, man, these niggas is frauding, man. They know who the real Mula is, man. It's Jeezy Mula. It's only...
I mean, he did say it. When this day come again, it's gonna all make sense. LOL, free Mula.
Hey, yo, I ain't gonna lie. This is way
I ain't gonna lie, Mula was definitely getting to it though, I can't front. But right here, as you can see, damn, Dirty Kid Skrap, the infamous dick sucker, this gonna hurt. You niggas faded your shorty. Your mans, guess what you did about it? Nothing while she was holding Lil Skrap. You know who, how niggas knew where you was at, and you jacked it to be my friend again. I was with you in jail. You got punched in the face. A nigga ever punched me in front of you. Okay, I watch you get duff out crab mouth next. When y'all know this dirty kid for having bread, you're broke ass butt. It ain't help nobody on your case with your lawyer. How you the big woo? You're a goofy. I'ma fade you every time, every chance I get. Cause I watch you get beat up twice and I helped you one time cause I was there. The other time you went to the barbershop, came back with no haircut and blood in your mouth. You a perception gangster. What you really did go to jail for, running somebody over with a car. My car can't be pulled. Why you think I go against the odds every time? Cause I really don't care about nothing. You went to jail twice for hitting somebody with a car. That's gangster. You robbed baggage claim and that's your man's brother. You know he not like that. That's gangster. You told me you hate your brother and want to burn his clothes. He might be talking about on point like OP cause I was helping him get money. Is that gangster? You dirty 921 crutchies, little man 50s kid. I ain't never jack another hood. You did though. I wish I was only booked for the bag. I'll take that any day, but Google us a lot more come with that. You locked for a hit and run. Got 10 years for that. That's not gangster. Stop running people over. If money's faded, go call your lawyer and ask why he made you take it that plea. Dirty low life 50s kid. He's talking high. And don't talk about Dottie cause we made you tuck your tail in the back of the zoo. You went inside and never came out. Knew we was out there. Asked anybody from the Floss. I merged that on the Holy Bible. You ain't come out that crib. You told SP go holla at me. Perception gangster go lay down on your bunk and call somebody for a cash app. I heard you smoking K2. Yeah, that faded too. Not Flossy at all. The undisputed world champion Jeezy Mula TKO first round on the dirty 50s kid. That was a Crawford versus Spence situation. Your legs wobbly off the K2. I already know how. Stop begging people to put minutes on the phone and stop calling the hood asking what's up with me. We two different type of people. You're a leech by far. Get back for your shorty. Alright, so as you can see, Mula definitely went in on him. And that was all basically a back and forth response. I guess they were seeing each other's stories or whatever. Skrap was definitely tagging him. So we better go over what Skrap said as well. The internet make anybody think they gangster. Real right Mula, I slapped you, robbed you, and flex with your things around you. How can you ever be tugs? You really mad that I do this with no effort? I will make a guess that he tagged Mula first, and then he basically threw this up. Get it through your head, you not gangster, stop it please. And that image is basically right here. It says Jeezy Mula scamming. You know the indictment, I guess, when No Jumper posted it. They need to bring S. Dot back from the grave, because real right Mula, he really used to save your life, and I know I always hit you where it hurt, because I speak the truth. All your friends tell you to stay away from me, little boy. Keep promoting yourself from a real nigga, because it really mean a lot to you. I Skrap 1090. And then he basically posted the messages that Mula basically sent him in a DM. He said, internet thugs, you wish I tagged you, suck my dick. Your girl got boomed, you jacked it, you the feds. That's what Skrap said, you the feds. You really feel gangster talking to my DM like, and then you really worried about IG. You know, if it wasn't for me, career, I wouldn't have a gram. Now he posted this pic from a minute ago when they was together. I guess they was in the can in this one. I violated you right before this pic, and you came to jail, put on all my clothes, sneakers, and everything, and I had you great, and you flicked it up. I love you, you a real bitch. And then he tagged him. Then he posted a picture of his watch. I had 100K way before you, kid, and I put a lot of guys in the hood on. You stayed inside and took pics. What year was this? But I've been broke. Been getting money, men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
I know a while back, Skrap was saying how Jeezy Mula is not woo and this, that, and the third. But let's not make no mistake about it. This is just my opinion. Those real right niggas was the first niggas out here, bro, with trophies on their necks, trophies on their wrists.
Oh, y'all ain't know this was a Nick Fresh beat.
Just when they thought we fell off, we right back at it, nigga. 2017 and right, yeah, nigga, getting a whole lot of money on my side, nigga. Just when they thought that we fell off, all my niggas came right back. Ran up 300 last week, nigga, that was just a light pack. Not to mention, I just lost 100, and you know I had to get it right back. These always asking questions, I just laugh, they don't like that. Other side love commenting on pictures, nigga, I don't never write back. Bro, we with me in the stool, phone ring, gotta drop, he be right back. Next day, boy, you on the news, like, why you do the nigga like that? Stay tired of the frauds.
They was in the clubs with rappers. The rappers that y'all listen to and look up to here. They was in the clubs with Casanova.
Yo, Mula, what's good, man? What's the word? Niggas want to know what's up, man.
Man, real niggas know what's up, man. What's understood ain't gotta be said, man. Real niggas gonna stand tall forever. Fake niggas phone on impression, man. Forever the gods, man.
You should say you wasn't aggressive at all in that, man.
Stupid.
What you was doing? How you was hitting it? Oh. How you did it? See, that ain't aggressive, man.
No hair.
You didn't pull no hair.
I gotta be sober.
You didn't know what's sober.
I gotta be sober.
For aggressive?
I'm dating.
I'm really drunk for aggressive.
Yo, guys. Where you going? I'm serious,
Y'all know Casanova don't be around no lame ass niggas, bro. Niggas that be getting smacked up and all that. This nigga Jeezy Mula was around Meek Mill. Meek Mill and shouted. Meek Mill had Jeezy Mula under the wing. He was like a mentor because he was impressed by how Jeezy Mula was a young nigga out here shaking the town up. He was doing shit that rappers with deals wasn't even doing, man. Big ass herks on his necks. Big ass boogers in his ears. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, Jeezy Mula, and this is well documented, man, he was sending grown ass men and way in their 20s and their 30s, 40s, sending niggas to the store, man. And that's real rap. Jeezy Mula inspired Pop Smoke.
Brody's definitely different. Everybody know that he put a lot of things on the map. Even his woo shit, he put that on the map. You see what Pop said in this interview, he influenced him too, you feel me? As when he was young, you feel me? Young nigga coming through the lanes with the Rari and all that. You feel what I'm saying? So
you know, he's gonna have enough time to sit down and think about, you know what I'm saying, the mistakes that he made and where he could have went. Because even though, you know, we talk about the negative parts of Jeezy Mula, he was a talented young rapper who had potential, man. But he got caught up in the fast life, that fast money. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to settle for you know, working a 9 to 5, working at McDonald's or Burger King or working in Target or, you know what I'm saying, over here. And he ain't want to do none of that. He ain't want to work at none of these stores at Gateway, or he ain't want to work at motherfucking GameStop or none of that. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to live that life that the rappers is talking about. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to live that life that the scammer niggas before him was living. You feel what I'm saying? Because everybody know, man, Jeezy Mula, when it comes to that Flossy Woo shit, man, you can't bring up them Flossy Woo niggas and not mention them real right niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, when this nigga was scamming and busting them checks and all that, he was on the Zoe block heavy. You know what I'm saying? He was on in the 82nd. Y'all, if y'all ever been to Canarsie, y'all know the Zoe block is where the Pop Smoke mural is at. And on hot summer days and hot summer nights, man, this is before, you know what I'm saying, Pop Smoke got killed. Pop Smoke was always out there with the woos, and, you know what I'm saying, they had the big foreigns out and shit like that. I believe if Jeezy Mula never got locked up, never got caught up, and he was out here when Pop Smoke was alive, man, I believe, man, Pop Smoke and Jeezy Mula, well, Pop Smoke was already at the next level. Pop Smoke is the reason why the Woos is known globally around the world, man. Pop Smoke got fans in Europe, just as many fans as he got here back at home. But, you know, a lot of people were saying how, you know, the beef between Jeezy Mula and 1090 Skrap is because they felt, a lot of people felt like, you know, that's what the word is going around out here in the floors. Like, a lot of people felt like, you know, 1090 Skrap and OP and them niggas, they was trying to take Jeezy Mula's spot. They was trying to take the real right niggas' spots. And niggas that was around in the floors before them niggas even started coming outside was like, yo, nah, homie, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, Mula been putting on, you know what I'm saying? He been doing this thing. Like, y'all niggas is just type of niggas that y'all want to sign niggas, you know what I'm saying? Put niggas under the wing, right? And then when they rap careers don't work out how y'all thought it would, then y'all end up throwing them niggas to the wolves. You know what I'm saying? Y'all end up kicking them niggas out the whip, stomping their face in, embarrassing them all on IG like they did with Marley G. You feel what I'm saying? Or better yet, if you good enough, they might, you know what I'm saying, get you a feature with G Herbo, and that's just about as far as your career is gonna go with them. You know what I'm saying? Your career is not going far getting a feature with G Herbo, respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just sad and unfortunate the way how Pop Smoke went out, and none of these Woo niggas, you know what I'm saying? None of these niggas got no get back for him, bro. They got cribs in LA where Pop Smoke got murdered and shot down like a dog, man. You know what I'm saying? Look at T-Dot Woo. T-Dot Woo was about to get his deal and get the fuck up out the hood. His own homies fucking backdoored him, man.
For deadly gun violence, an up-and-coming rapper and dancer was shot outside his Brooklyn home. 22-year-old Tajay Dobson was killed Tuesday in Canarsie. It happened hours after he signed a contract with $1 Million Music under the stage name T.Woo. The label says Dobson's dance and music electrified the streets and captivated a generation.
And when you come out here in Canarsie, right? I know it might look nice because you see the homes and shit like that, but don't get shit fucked up. Don't get it misconstrued, man. Canarsie is definitely the trenches. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know Brooklyn and the private houses, you know what I'm saying, they've been having beef for years. You understand what I'm saying? This shit goes back well over a decade, man. I'm saying both sides done lost soldiers over this shit. You understand what I'm saying? And even though, you know what I'm saying, the Floss is not as active as it once was, shit still go down, man, if you go down the wrong block. You go down the wrong block on Flatlands late at night, you know what I'm saying, in the summertime or even in the wintertime, niggas is outside, you see what I'm saying? But, you know, Jeezy Mula, he'll be able to touch the streets again. You know what I'm saying? If he was smart when he do come home, because he's going to be up in his 40s when he come home. But if all these old jailbird niggas could come home, a lot of niggas spent 20 years in a can and they was able to come home and monetize their jail stories on YouTube and make a living and get paid. I believe Jeezy Mula can monetize and talk about like how he started scamming and what led up to him being incarcerated. I feel like if he got the right OG in his ears, when he come home, man, you feel what I'm saying? Because he going to be in there for some years, man. But if he was smart, he definitely would monetize his life. As far as the rapping shit is concerned, I mean, he ain't gonna be no successful 40, 45-year-old rapper. So the rapping part for Jeezy Mula is over. And I don't think when he come home, I don't think he gonna jump back into the scamming, especially when he know where it led him. You understand what I'm saying? But I want y'all to get in the comment section, man. Let me know what y'all think about this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? This nigga also, his cousin, realrytes Sport, is doing over a decade. These dudes is doing 10 plus years in the camp. realrytes Sport, you know what I'm saying? He got locked up during the pandemic times. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember he had like 2 songs that was taken off. Like, he had Difficult, and there's another one. I can't really think of it off the top. But if y'all know, y'all drop it in the comment section, man. But he's gonna be away for some years. But you gotta understand too, right? Sport and Mula, they've been locked away for over 3 years now, man. So, you feel what I'm saying? We gonna see how this shit play out, man. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, he don't get himself caught up in no shit in the can. You know what I'm saying? Because as long as you still finessing, you'll be able to live. If you was finessing out there in the streets and you was getting to the bag, it's not going to be a problem in jail. As you can see, I seen Jeezy Mula taking pictures with Christian Dior, with the Christian Dior sneaks on and the Christian Dior headband and the sweatshirt and shit like that. So it don't look like he ain't really fall off too much in there. But I want y'all to get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think about this shit, man. Don't forget to hit that like button, share, subscribe. I'm out.